You can cut things, eh? Like,
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I will. I'll cut it before I edit it. Hi guys, just a quick short video. Welcome back again, Schooners and Scoreboards podcast. As you guys already know, I'm Chris. With alongside me, the Penrith supporter Jason, also a Blues supporter. Just a small video. Obviously, come in and get some insights of the Blues State of Origin and Queensland Game 3. That's why we got fucking drafts. See that? First of all, Jace, thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate it. I know
mate.
I know you've had a busy day, and running around like a headless chook at the moment.
Yeah, just finished work. About to have a barbecue and we'll talk some footy fans. So great to be
here. Beautiful. So give us your insights on the game and how do you think it's gonna go?
Well, as you know, I go for the Blues. That's self-explanatory. Well, I hope we win, obviously, but it's going to be a tough one tonight. As we all know, Munster's father's passed away. I hate to say it like that. God rest his soul. But he's going to have a lot of pent up, aggression there.
Yep.
He's going to come out all firing. So we've got to be ready for him.
Yep.
I think in these type of games, we've got to be. It's our forward packs that's going to have to dominate the middle of the field.
Yep.
And that's going to be our edge tonight. So if those forwards do their job, wear down that defence against Queensland, the Maroons, and hopefully they don't do that too much to us. But I think it's going to be a cracker game tonight. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, nice. Good analysis. Who's your player to watch for New South Wales?
New South Wales would be. Well, we have to keep an eye on Nathan Cleary. Hopefully his legs fucking. Oh, am I allowed to swear? We'll cut that.
We'll do it again after this, but yeah.
Nathan Cleary. Hopefully he's up to the task. We know last game his leg was out. I think Lomax had to take over for the kicking. Hopefully he's all ready to go and his legs are working. So if we can play like we did last game, we can definitely get up there because I believe we would have won the last game. It's just Nathan Cleary's kicking was out and Lomax, he's a great player, but he had to take over the task. He just, he missed a few there. So, and as we all know, that was a big topic after the game was Lomax. Every guy at work came in, every client came in. They're like, "Oh, that Lomax," but you can't just put it on one player. There's another 13 players there that have to do their job too. So, hopefully, we can get up there and everyone performs well.
That's great analysis. I think Cleary, obviously his kicking game last week wasn't on too well. Obviously with the injury to his calf or his thigh, I'm pretty sure it is. It did create him a bit of discomfort, and obviously Lomax's kicking for goal wasn't the best. Hopefully he does reconfigure that this week. Obviously the decider. It's going to be a big game down there. Sold out crowd. Remember, guys, if you are down at the game and you are drinking, have that plan B in position. And obviously,
Deso drivers.
Yeah, exactly right. And as I mentioned earlier on today in the previous video, obviously things are a bit tough for Cameron Munster at the moment. The club obviously will be behind him, the Maroons, and I'm sure he'd have a lot of others there to support him. It would be tough. Our thoughts are with you, Munster. Just remember, mate, if you ever need to speak, it's not weak to speak, mate. Get out there, open that mind up, and just let it out. It's the best thing you can do. It's good for your soul. But I do think the Maroons 100%. Will be behind him this game. Harry Grant did come out to the media and actually say, they were going to do this for Munster and his family and things like that. So I think the Queenslanders are really going to come out and get behind their crew tonight and really put in a performance. But I think for me, the biggest thing with the Blues is we've got a decent forward pack. We don't have a lot of big fellas. We've got a lot of smaller fellas in the squad. So
starting forwards, Isaiah Yeo, Payne Haas, Liam Martin, Angus Crichton, Reece Robson, and Max King so far.
Yep.
And then we've got interchange for New South Wales is Spencer Lunu, Hudson Young, Connor Watson. You're going to have to forgive me. Stefano Utiko Kamanu.
Yep.
Keenan. Well, and Lindsay Smith. Keon Kalamatangi.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to say about Spencer Lunu, he gets too involved in the whole. I've got to run hard, or I've got to tackle hard, which is good, but hold the ball.
Yeah.
He drops the ball so many times.
Yeah.
We'll show some footage of that at one later date
Mhm.
to back that up.
Yeah.
But he knocks on that ball because he gets too involved in the whole, the aggression of it, which we want.
Yeah,
but like that, and also hold the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I want from Spencer Luno. So he's changed ever since he went to East. He was great at Penrith, but
Yeah.
can't blame Bondi. But
Yeah.
those nice sunny beaches made a little bit soft. I think.
Yeah,
So.
nice. Alright, now I'm going to dig your brain here.
Okay.
I'm going to dig your brain here.
Oh, good luck.
Obviously, this weekend, Battle of the West, mate. Parramatta Eels versus Penrith Panthers.
Sunday.
Are you confident?
Well, do you have your halfback?
No Mitchell Moses. No, he's out to around 21. But Penrith will not be having their players back up.
Do we have our players after Origin? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
No, it's come through the media that they're not going to be there.
Is that a rule?
No, it's just coach's decision.
Okay.
Unless players.
Well, then it could be a tight match. And well, we'll have to look up the team list. Has it already come out today? Or?
No, the team list for next
Tuesdays?
Tuesday. I think obviously we'll have to wait till tomorrow to actually get the analysis of that one. So we'll do that one tomorrow. But
it'll be a close one, but I think Penrith will come up on top. We've got the experience, we've got the experience in those, at the end of the year, and but even though without the other players, thanks. I know people will say this, Gus Gield. No one, good old Gus. People don't believe that he, was the beginning of how Penrith ended up the 5 year in a row grand finals. But I think he was. It's a fact that he was actually, the bloke that started all that. And so it's been happening. We've had a little bit of a slow start this season, but hopefully we can end it on a good note and get the 5-peat. We'll see how we go.
5-peat. Fingers up.
This year it's unpredictable, to be honest, but we had a good run anyway.
What is the time?
Hey,
what's
time? It is 6:11.
Well, look, we're going to cut this short, guys. We'll be back on at 7:05 once the new team lists are announced for the State of Origin Game 3 of the Decider in Sydney.
Go the Blues.
Sold out crowd, guys. Remember, if you are gambling, gamble responsibly. And if you are drinking, guys, have that plan B. Up the mighty Blues.
Safety first. Go the Blues.